Today we're going to be coding Tic-Tac-Toe Challenge Pro. This is an app that is on the App Store, and here's the full demo of it live, already released. It's fully monetized, as you can see down the bottom, and so this is playing against an AI. Full pop-ups, full notifications, everything, and then we also have a multiplayer mode, so 2 players on one phone can play it together. And of course, this app is released to the App Store. It was released to the App Store within 24 hours of coding the app. So let's get right into it. This is CodeGrow. Let's go straight to the AI app tool. And inside here, let's create a project. Now, you have a big selection of apps you can go for. It generates 10 at a time. We're going to go for Tic-Tac-Toe to begin with. So here is Tic-Tac-Toe. Let's save the project. Full project overview, functionality, ad placement, everything is here. Full color palettes, App Store name ID, titles, everything. So let's just go ahead and start making the app. So this is our Canvas app sketch. So we can find all these resources on CodeGrow. So let's just create the button the way with the color palette it recommends. So this is the color straight from CodeGrow. Let's just create 2 levels for now. So one against an AI and one which is multiplayer. We'll create the easy and hard later on. Let's just start with this for now. And let's design the Tic-Tac-Toe page. So let's just get ourselves a template and let's get the color scheme from CodeGrow. Let's just change the header so it matches. And let's name it. We want to have a back button as well that matches the color scheme of the buttons on the homepage. Now let's go ahead and just create the X's and O's, which will be generated once a user clicks. So this process is just designing. So here, of course, we're styling every section the way the AI recommends. We're also just mapping out the app the way we believe it should look. So it'll make the development process a whole lot easier knowing what we're designing and being able to explain it to the AI when we're creating it. So let's just go ahead and make the logo. So here we're going to just make it according to the recommendations of the AI. So we're just going to make a section of the Tic-Tac-Toe grid, and we'd probably want to make it a white background just so it matches better. That looks a lot better. Let's just make a full size one as well, because we are going to need it. So we can go ahead and download that into the project file. And just to make the homepage a little bit more populated, we're going to put the logo in there. It's going to look nice, matching with the background and everything. We can upload our project to our creation tracker, and here we can view everything whenever we need during the development process. We can go back to full course and download our template iOS app, and this is what you get. So now we're just creating every single file that we're going to need. We're going to grab our main.dart. I'm going to go head straight over to ChatGPT to start generating our homepage. Here we're going to take everything that the AI from CodeGrow recommended, and we're going to just paste it in here, all the templates, everything, and our design that we've created on Canva with our CodeGrow app sketch template, and explain exactly how it should look and how it should be at the end. So here's our full project. We have all 3 files, so let's just go ahead and test it once we have it implemented in the project. We're just going to have to grab our logo. As we said, we're going to put it on the home page. So let's create an assets folder, and let's add this asset folder to our pubsec.yaml as well, because we're going to need to be able to call it. Let's add our assets and our image to pubsec.yaml so we initialize it and we're able to access it from anywhere in the project. So here's what it looks like. It's not exactly what we wanted, but it's a good place to start off. We didn't make it fully clear to the AI what we wanted, so let's just fix everything we need and make it look exactly like the CodeGrow AI recommended it to look. That looks a lot better already. That's exactly what we're looking for. Let's just edit a little bit and make the side pages what we need it to be. So that's perfect. This is the multiplayer game, so this will work perfect for that. We just need to edit a few things, and we need that back buttons. We need to do pop-ups for winning or losing or ties. We need to do a reset button at the top, and that's exactly what we wanted. That looks perfect. We have every feature that we need. We have current player, we have reset button, we have notifications when somebody wins or if it's a tie. So let's just go ahead and make the AI game version as well. So that seems to work as well. Let's just add our Google ads now. First, we need to import Google mobile ads into our PubSec YAML. Now let's get our info.plist edition and add that to the info.plist inside the runner. Now let's just start importing Google ads into our game pages. So we're going to go ahead and go with banner ads. So this is everything that we need. Now lastly, we just need to be able to display our ad. We're going to have to do it inside the children. So it's going to be underneath our game. And now let's just go into Google AdMob and create our ads. So now let's create a banner ad, TikTok challenge banner ad. And let's just create our ad units and get the first one, which will go into the info.plist. This is our app ID. Now we need to get our app unit ID, which will go into each specific page. Now once that's up, we can create done, and so everything is initialized and working. Now we can go ahead and start testing our app, and it is showing. So now just we need to configure it a little bit so it's better spaced out. That looks a lot better. Now let's go ahead and add it to our multiplayer. Yep, that works beautifully. That's exactly what we want. Everything works the way it should. Now let's just go ahead and add a second level. So we want to have an easy AI and a hard AI. So we want to have an easy AI and a hard AI. That looks a lot better as well. It's more filled out. Let's just duplicate our easy page and tell our AI to make it harder. So we have two levels. So we're just gonna have to update our function where it finds the best move in order to make the game a little bit harder. Everything's still working, it's all good. Now let's just go ahead and style it a little bit better, a little bit nicer, make the headers a little bit bigger. That looks a lot better, more visible. Now we're just gonna do the same for the rest of our pages, just to make it a bit easier to read, make it look nicer. Now that all the pages are the same, all the styling is done. Let's just get our App Store screenshots for the app. Now back in Xcode, we can configure our display name, configure our bundle identifier. And then with our downloaded logo, we can go to CodeGrow and download our App Store logo sizes. Then we can go back to Xcode and upload our app icons in every single size that we need. Then we can go ahead and grab the biggest one, put them into launch image, and then our launch screen works. And then we can just get our bundle identifier, go over to developer.apple.com, create and register our app. From there, we can go to App Store Connect and start creating a new app. So here we're going to enter name, language, bundle identifier, and SKU, and access. So there's an issue with the name, so we just update it, make it a little bit more unique, and then we hit create. So once we're here, we can go back to App Store Connect and add everything in from CodeGrow that the AI recommended we should have. We can select our categories and subcategories, set up our content rights, and set up our age rating. For a simple app like this, we can pretty much say no for everything. Age rating and before, that's perfect. So now let's go ahead and archive our app so it gets sent to App Store Connect. First, we're going to go ahead and validate it, and then we're going to hit distribute. And then once distribute is done, it should be sent to our App Store Connect, where we can upload the build to the project and submit the app for review to the App Store review team. From here, let's go ahead and create our App Store screenshots while we wait for the build to upload to the App Store Connect. So here we are going to use our App Store screenshot templates from CodeGrow. These are fully created for us, so all we have to do is just enter in our App Store screenshots, configure it a little bit, mess around with it, just to make it look nice for us. We just need to generate our 5 headings, our 5 subheadings to make it more unique, make it stand out a little bit. Once we have everything done, we can just duplicate the same for the iPad screenshots. We just need the screenshots from an iPad simulator, same way as we got them from an iPhone simulator. Use our CodeGrow templates for App Store screenshots. Once we're done, we can just download all of them and upload them to App Store Connect. So we can now add to build and fill out the compliance, which are not using any of the algorithms. We have no sign-in required. We can upload our screenshots. Configure them in the way we want it and get the order correct. Once everything is done, let's fill out the pricing. We're going to set 0, so it's going to be 0 for every single country. App availability, every single country minus China, as we need extra paperwork for that, which we don't want to do because it costs thousands. Once that's done, we just need to do our privacy URL, which we've already made on sites.google.com. And then we do not collect data, so we can publish all that. We can go back to app information just to double check everything. And then afterwards, we can add the app for review, and within 24 hours, this app should be released to the App Store with no issues. And of course, our app was released to the App Store. We had no issues within 24 hours. By the next morning at 11 a.m, I got the notification and email saying that the app was released without any issues and it was already up on the App Store. So if you want to learn how to do this, go ahead and sign up on codegrowai.com. Start using the platform, start creating apps every single week, monetized with AdMob, powered by AI, and start generating income now.